Kerry Rivera wrote the book Reversing the Symptoms Known as Autism. She thought she wrote a book with reversing autism, that would get her into trouble, but reversing the symptoms known as autism. Anyway, for the next couple of years, she used to wear a bulletproof vest and had to flee America. She's got lots of videos. I've interviewed her loads of times over the last 20 years, and if you know people who want help with autism advice, Kerry Rivera is the one. There's an organization out there called Autism One, which where all the people who are at the forefront of autism research give talks every year. It's massive. So for 19 years, Kerry used to say that CDS was the top remedy because CDS kills parasites, it creates oxygenation in the body, it does loads of good things. But now, after trying every diet that she could think of, she's decided what the ideal diet to fix autistic children is. You might guess what it is. It's the carnivore diet. So I'm not saying that everybody should eat a carnivore diet, nothing like it. You know, what I used to do, if somebody was maybe a bit overweight, they needed detox, I'd suggest to them maybe a raw vegan diet, which is low on carbohydrates, might be a good idea, maybe for a month. If somebody's very weak and frail, they need building up, I might suggest a carnivore diet. You know, bone broths are incredibly useful to rebuild joints and things like that. I had a client come to me, and I think maybe 12 years he'd been having problems with IBS. He couldn't go out of the house without being near a bathroom at all times. And he tried everything. He tried raw vegan, he tried every diet you can imagine. And it was when he went raw carnivore for 3 weeks that he fixed it, fixed the IBS. 12 years of it, raw carnivore fixed him. He didn't have to stay raw carnivore. I mean, other ways to fix things like IBS would actually just be to not eat for some days. You know, give yourself all the nutrition with maybe natural coconut water, or there are many products that can give you nutrition without having to eat. Bone broth would be good. You know, and you let your colon, your bowels recover. You know, they can do that. You know, we are so self-repairing, but the doctors don't suggest these basic things. So, one of the other big issues that a lot of people face is hormonal issues. You know, how many men are not getting it up the way they used to? How many women have got incontinence? You know, there are a lot of problems that people face because their hormones are unbalanced. Clearly, by just drinking tap water or bathing in tap water, we're getting hormones galore if the water's being recycled. You know, we're taking on birth control pills and all the drugs through the recycled water. They can't filter that stuff out. So there's a lot of hormone imbalance going on, men who think they're women and vice versa. What can you do? Well, a natural remedy that's been around for, I suppose, centuries maybe, is the pine pollen.